flying through here with soaking rains possible, especially on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday look pretty nice. Okay, Carrie Lee, back to you.
We're eating broccoli in the kitchen. I know it doesn't sound fun, Bob, but you just wait till Theresa puts her famous broccoli salad together. So excited for this. People from all over ask you for this recipe.
Well, what started off as, oh, we need something interesting to do with broccoli.
Yeah.
And then when we found that, you know, just by adding cashews and sunflower seeds and a little red onion, and this actually originally had come out of a cookbook called Kosher by Design.
Ah.
And, but it's a great protein source with the cashews and the sunflower seeds.
Sure.
And when
really healthy.
And when you're doing a vegetarian, when you're doing a catered event, and you say, oh, I need something for the vegetarians. And it's not the pasta that they want the protein. So
and something healthy like this. I mean, if you can make broccoli taste good and kids eat it, you swear that kids even like the salad.
I have converted a lot of on-the-fence broccoli people.
All right,
so,
show us what this is all about then. And I just can't believe you're going to share the recipe. That is awesome. Most people are like, no, trade secrets.
Well, and what I've done is I've taken in the original recipe and really expanded the broccoli, because the original recipe had a lot less broccoli. And
this, by the way, just picked from Freund.
So we went out there this morning, and so once you pick the main head, you end up with all these side shoots.
Right.
And so these are like super tender. And so like when I do this, I can actually just throw it in just like that.
Yeah, and it looks pretty because it's a different texture.
Exactly. But if you're buying broccoli crowns or regular broccoli from the store, if you peel the outside skin on the stem,
okay.
So if you peel it just like this, you just get that outer peel off. But if it's something that you grew in your garden, you don't have to do this. But I find that in the grocery store, that peel is very tough. And then we would actually cut the whole stem.
Okay.
So this is actually the whole broccoli, just chopped just like that. And so, I mean, you want to use the stem because you don't want to throw that away.
Yeah, use as much as you can.
And then, of course, we use raw cashews. And it's really important that it's raw, because if you do roasted cashews, it totally changes the flavor. And then we have raw sunflower seeds.
Okay.
And a lot of times the challenge is, where do you find this?
Right.
And you really have to go into the natural foods area of...
Do you guys sell it?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you can go to Freund.
Well, I buy it in the 25-pound box, and what happens is everybody's always asking me for it, and I'm like, I'll sell them anything. So then we have our chopped
even
red...
cow pots.
Yes, and even the cow pots. So there's our chopped red onion. You can use raisins. You can use craisins. So, you know, you can really use any dried fruit. So really, as you get closer to Thanksgiving, you could do...
cranberries.
So then what we do is we make up a dressing. And so I very rarely actually ever go back to the main recipe. But if you start with like a mayonnaise, but if you're vegan, you can do a vegan-style mayonnaise.
And you said you found one at Trader Joe's,
exactly.
which is pretty good, so that's good to know.
And then we use our Merlot red wine vinegar. You can use any red wine, but we find the Merlot is a really nice, like, strong essence. And so when it comes to sweetening it, sometimes I'll use Kathy's honey, but I'll also use, you can use just regular table sugar, brown sugar.
And this is it here, right? This is what it looks like?
So what I do is I add enough red wine until it looks like a dressing. Do you see how?
Yeah, I do. It
it's
does
very,
look like a
very
dressing.
red. And so we just, and so now, this is the other funny ingredient. Believe it or not, ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
So
you would have thought.
Yeah, you crush the ramen, and you see this little flavor packet? Throw it away.
And put the noodles in.
Yes.
And as we go to break, we're going to watch you make this thing. And Theresa's recipe is going to be on NBCConnecticut.com. This looks amazing. I can't wait to try this.
Oh, yeah.
The famous broccoli salad by Freund's Market. Theresa, I love it. Thanks so much for coming right back.
Like and share with